Okay, this is part 2 of week 8. The last section I told you a little bit about what weight loss is, and there are several ways to lose weight. Now, for our targets, we have several targets we can reach. We could look for an increase in body mass and a decrease in fat. We can try and raise our weight to have more body mass and more bulk and a lower percentage of body fat. We can lose weight altogether. So it's time for you to think about it. And so what I want you to do this week is get a sheet of paper and using those goals, I want you to write your goals, your fitness goals, and I want you to write your schedule as well. When are you going to the gym? And when are you eating? And when are you going to do that? And also, what are you eating? What is your diet? Write down your diet. Think of all the foods you usually eat. And we're going to be examining that. Now, again, I told you a fitness trainer is going to help you with the scientific approach of this. And I recommend a fitness trainer who's certified in the ISSA, the International Sports Sciences Association. Very good information in this training program. Okay. But I'm not going to make it a science for you. I'm just going to keep it simple and basic. Maybe you're a fat guy like me, and maybe we can have a similar kind of regimen. That'd be fine. Just, again, we are using our own body as a guide to determine our development, to determine our weaknesses, our limitations, and we're not going to train to pain. No pain, no gain is bullshit. No pain, no pain. That's my motto. Okay. So now we've got I'm going to tell you my target. Okay. My target is to lose the ratio of body fat, but I want to gain a little bit of lean body mass. I'm not going to train for just endurance, but I also want to increase my absolute strength. I want to get a little cut, I got a little cut here yesterday. It's really painful. But I want to get a little cut. I've had like a kind of a basic bland body shape all my life. And this time I want to shape it up just a little bit, be more attractive, and also train to some endurance. But we have several different targets we could reach. To train for endurance, we would of course increase the aerobic activity and increase the number of repetitions we do on the various machines. To train for absolute strength, we decrease the reps and increase the weight on the machines. Let me tell you this systematically. We're going to train according to the FITT principle. F-I-T-T. F is frequency. How often am I going to train? And if you have a body type like mine, how often are you going to train? Optimally, 3 times a week. Okay, so I'm going to commit to this now. 3 times a week of going to the gym. And again, aerobic and strength training. The stair climbing machines, the bicycles, and all the various different kinds of machines. This week you're going to experiment on those different kinds of machines, on the different strength machines. Okay. Frequency, 3 times a week. We could train 5 times a week, but if we want to do that, we really need the assistance of a trainer to help us do something called periodizing, which is to include macrocycles, microcycles, and mesocycles into our regimen to make sure we're not overtraining or undertraining. But I'm just going to start as sort of like a beginner and just do 3 times a week. And so the next principle in FITT is I, and I is intensity. how intense are we going to make our training session? Well, 3 times a week, and I want to work on my absolute strength a little bit, so full intensity, which means lower reps, maybe 5, 8, 10 reps. I think I'm going to try about 7 or 8 reps, 3 sets of 5 or 7 reps. Maximum intensity. Now this is the maximum amount of weight that you can handle for 3 sets until you're at the point of exhaustion. You're going to wait, I'm going to wait about 1 or 2 minutes between each set because it takes about 2 minutes for the ATP and the PC, phosphocreatine, to build up the muscle energy again and be ready for the next set. So we're going to wait 1 or 2 minutes between each set. Okay, we're going to push it to the maximum intensity, and we're going to experiment on the different machines. I'll get to that in a second. Okay, so that's intensity. Time. We're going to limit our gym time to about an hour each time, and go to. I'm still going to do the aerobics about 20 minutes, and then do another training session in the strength machine. So no more than an hour and a half. So somewhere between an hour and a half of training. Now, if you want to work on your endurance, you can go more aerobic activity up to 2 hours. Now, when I trained in Aikido, we did that all the time, 2 hours of class, and that was really effective. For Aikido, endurance was more important, I think, than strength, since Aikido is a great lethal martial art that utilizes your opponent's strength against you, against them. So that was endurance focus, I think. So, but now I'm going to go with strength a little bit. The T is the time, right? So, like I say, hour and a half, and the type of exercise. I'm going to go to all the different strength machines and target all the muscle groups, right? And train each one about 3 sets, maybe 7 reps each, until the point of exhaustion. So just push it as hard as you can. If you do 10 to 20 reps, you're really just, and if you're going to the gym twice a week, you're really just maintaining your present form, maybe losing weight, but maybe maintaining. And if you're going more than that, you are working on your endurance. If you go 20 to 40 reps, 3 sets each, you're looking at endurance training. Okay, so maybe that's what you want. So like I say, this is a good time to get the advice of a professional fitness trainer if you need it. Okay, let's see. So that's FITT, F-I-T-T. I'll put it up here in the margin. Okay, and there's one more thing I want to talk about, and that's your nutrition. As I told you, I want you to get a piece of paper, write out everything you eat, look at your schedule, figure out what you're doing this week, and basically cut out your fats, your saturated fats, your creams, your spreads, and things like that. And we don't want to cut out sodium completely. We need a little sodium, and we need a little unsaturated fat, so that's okay. Just go by the food pyramid as your guide, and don't do anything extreme without professional advice. Okay. Okay. So that's this week, and looks like I'm almost out of time. So I want to welcome you and thank you for this. And if you have any questions, again, leave me a message here, comment, or send me an email to atlas33@gmail.com. Okay. And I just want to check my notes here, make sure I haven't forgotten to tell you anything. This is your diet, daily schedule. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Something called a zigzag approach. As we train in strength training a little bit more and counter calories and see what calories food have, we're going to lose weight by the zigzag approach. Okay. Well, you have strength, perseverance, guidance, and faith, and change.